The Main Street Electrical Parade ran 3 separate times at Walt Disney World, 1977 to 1991, 1999 to 2001, and 2010 to 2016. Having seen the parade one time in 1989 when I was 9 years old, it always stuck out to me as something creatively far superior than any other Disney parade. With a VHS recorder perched on his shoulder, my dad recorded the whole thing. What's crazy is I visited the Magic Kingdom both in 2014 and 2016, and I had no clue the light parade was even happening. I was a Disney adult noob with young kids of my own, and I had no idea what I was doing. Now, a new nighttime parade travels the streets of Magic Kingdom.
Welcome on this journey through the stars, where anything is possible, and your most cherished dreams come true.
Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away began its run in July of 2025, and I've seen it twice. Is this new iteration of a lighted parade better than its predecessor? Let's dig in. As a 9-year-old, the Electric Light Parade was stunning. The music was very catchy, and each float was a feast for the eyes. I had no appreciation for the engineering or creativity it took to bring the parade to life, and I do believe most people, even adults, don't really give much thought to the processes of Disney Imagineering. Only recently have people like me gotten access to that creative process with documentaries found on Disney+. Growing up to become someone who appreciates how things are designed and function, Disney World is not just a vacation destination. My brain doesn't shut off when I enter the Disney bubble. It marvels and wonders at all it takes to build such a fantastical place centered around family entertainment. Now, before you all come at me, I know Disney is a business and its goal is to make money, period. That does not diminish the efforts of the creative process, all the painstaking details and years of labor that people put in to give the fans a great experience. Now back to the parades. The opening floats back in 1989 were the Blue Fairy and the Casey Jr. train pulling the title drum. Following that, it was a couple of Alice in Wonderland floats, the Caterpillar and Alice sitting atop a massive Cheshire cat. There were also free-roaming insects spinning and moving around. Then, Cinderella-themed floats, the Pumpkin Coach of course, an expansive ballroom scene, and the clock tower displaying the approaching midnight hour. Dumbo's Circus featured the whistle-blown Calliope steam organ with free-roaming illuminated circus animals. Pete's Dragon was my favorite. I watched that movie countless times in my youth. A 38-foot Elliot would occasionally disappear by turning off his lights. He would also blow smoke from his nose. It's a Small World was a series of floats celebrating global unity. Last was the massive 118-foot patriotic float honoring America. Fast forward to today, once again open with the Blue Fairy, but this time she gives an opening speech. Supposedly Pinocchio and Geppetto are riding this float, but I have yet to see them. Wish comes up next along with Encanto and its crazy color shifting, which is pretty neat. There are individual performers in between some of the floats dancing and moving about too. Frozen features Elsa and Anna, of course. The ballroom scene features 4 iconic couples and the float is made of stars and clouds. Coco's Land of the Dead float is pretty cool with a massive glowing Pepita. Moana sails on her voyaging canoe with Pua and Heihei. Peter Pan is featured with Wendy and Tinkerbell flying through the skies of London. This float was updated in April of 2026 to showcase Peter and Wendy flying over the centerpiece. The grand finale float, which is my favorite of this parade, features an all-new character, Whimsy the Train, a nod to Casey Jr. With Goofy as the conductor, Pluto, Donald, and Daisy, the train pulls a series of floats featuring more iconic characters, the caboose having Mickey and Minnie dressed in their Starlight attire to close things out. Being a classic Disney fan, the likes of The Sword and the Stone and The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, I think the OG Electric Parade is slightly better, but the technology and the insane detail of Disney Starlight is obviously a marvelous achievement in and of itself. Let me know in the comments down below which parade you prefer and what are some of your favorite floats. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a thing, but it helps the channel a lot. If you're new here, thanks for checking us out. If you're old here, thanks for sticking around. Until next time, last tag. Are you still here? Bruh.